Hey, let's talk about rigging ballyhoo. I use beaded chain rigs. I use beaded chain rigs exclusively. I've used them for 12 years. I've never had one break. I used to get cut off a lot by fish hitting just behind the hook, and I'd miss them, so I've switched to beaded chain rigs. The idea behind the beaded chain rig is the hook actually comes out through the anal vent, way in the back of the bait. There's no way somebody's going to cut you off short back there. I find them easy to use. I'm used to them now. It works nice. I can switch off quick and easy. I'll show you how I rig them. Works for me. To keep from trolling a stiff, unnatural swimming bait, there's a few steps to take. Squeeze the bait to release some of the innards and crush the backbone by pressing firmly, but not so hard you damage the bait. This makes a very flexible and natural running bait. Next, a rigging needle is used to insert the beaded chain. Rigging needles are sold at most tackle shops. Push the hooked end through the ballyhoo and out the anal vent. Hook the chain with the needle and pull it back through the bait. Take your time and spin the needle a bit if it gets caught. Leave the chain extended out the ballyhoo's mouth and get ready to wire the bait. Cut a piece of wire around 12 inches long. Pre-cut wire is also available at your tackle shop, but I use number 23 copper wire that I buy in spools. Push the wire all the way through the eye sockets. Then twist to secure the wire and leave the tag end facing back. Now wrap the wire around the mouth and beak. Make sure the mouth is wired shut. Wind the wire back and secure it by twisting again. Trim the wrap and push it back. Break the beak at the top of the chain and make sure the hook sits freely in the bait. The bait should pull from the chain, not from the bend in the hook. I usually see two common mistakes. The hook is too tight in the vent and makes the bait spin, or the mouth opens and the bait blows out quickly. Keeping your baits and work area clean makes things much, much easier. And just like that, you have perfectly rigged baits. I keep my rigged baits in their own ice chest. I put a small amount of ice on the bottom, and then I add lots of rock salt or non-iodized table salt. Next comes my secret ingredient, baking soda. The salt toughens and preserves the baits, and the baking soda makes them shiny and natural looking. The idea is to keep these baits in a slushy brine, so I seal the bulk of my ice in a Ziploc bag to keep from watering everything down. Check and change the ice as necessary. Keep your baits cold and salty. Out in the boat, take your baits out of the brine as you need them. And attach them to your favorite lure or a leader with a snap swivel. And you're ready for action. Sometimes you might see a bait spinning in the water. Almost always the hook is too tight and a small slit is all it takes to set things right. Try this method of rigging ballyhoo on beaded chain rigs. I'm sure you're going to like it.